Hello, this is Andy Odie with Live Sotheby's International Realty, and I am here today with Katie Zinn, founder of Access Unbound. Okay, everyone's got to know about the charity that you've started because, okay, it's near and dear to my heart. As most people in this community know, some of you out there know, my daughter Jade is on the autistic spectrum, special needs, and a blessing in my life. I love her, but it's because of people like you and other programs throughout the Vail Valley. I've been here 36 years that I feel even more blessed, not just to live in this area, but to have services and charities and people like you, what you're doing. So, hi, Katie.
Hi.
And hey, okay, got my autumn sunglasses on today. I'm feeling, as we all know, this is our backdrop. We had to do it here in the fall and talk about what your program in the winter. That's why I wanted to have us be over here to understand what you do. So share a little bit about Access Unbound.
Yeah, so our organization started, this will be our 6th winter in operation. We started with all winter operations. And what we do is help people with disabilities or disabling conditions access the professional recreation programs that are based at Vail and Beaver Creek. You mentioned there's some amazing, amazing local programs here. But what unfortunately happens is that they age out of some of those, just like Jay did. And so once she became an adult and was no longer in the school, there wasn't a lot of opportunities for her to continue to participate and get access to lessons and recreation during the winter and skiing and that sort of thing. So our whole concept was to kind of bridge the gap with some of these organizations and provide some financial support so that people could have access to this caliber of programming.
Yeah, and it is a different caliber because Jade, like you said, she aged out of Small Champions, which was an amazing, and it still is an amazing program. But then her next step was, and that was to help teach and have lessons in skiing. The next step was Special Olympics, which Special Olympics, most people know what that is. It's really for competing, but it doesn't have the lessons involved. It's not the teaching. That's not what it's about. It's a competitive, kind of program that they're competing with other athletes, which is wonderful. But when I found out about Access Unbound, I was thrilled because I needed Jade just to have the next level up in lessons to really enjoy what we have in our background. And, I love to ski. I want to be able to ski with her more. And this gives her the skills to be able to up her level and provide that scholarship that due to other people, supporting this, which we'll want to talk about. Who actually funded this and how did this all begin?
So this actually started, I also teach for the adaptive program here in Gold Peak, and started working with a gentleman who had a brain injury at 73 and really credits his rehab and his getting back to the sport to the fact that the programs at Vail and Beaver Creek are using this professional program and that there's this amazing support system behind that program with the company. And he wanted to make sure other people had the same access level that he did because he had the financial ability to do that. And so he put up an initial donation and actually has offered a $60,000 match annually for us.
Is that new?
No, he's done it since the beginning.
Okay.
Actually, it started out at $50,000 and now we're up to $60,000, which we've met every year and we're working on again for this year.
Oh, fabulous. Wow.
And so that's how it got started. And we kind of help take that extra step for people to get the access to a lesson for Jade, or if it's just somebody who needs some responsible adult with them to make sure they're in the right place at the right time. We help kind of cover that cost. We cover about 50 to 70% of the cost of the lessons and programs that they offer here.
And those are private lessons, just so people understand. These are one-on-one. Yeah. I mean, it really, truly is amazing. And I know firsthand how much that improved Jade's skiing ability last year. So hoping that this will again be able to take place this year for her. But now I love what you've come up with because again, it shows the creativity and the support of this community. So I am holding, this is the hard copy of the Access card, because as we know, right now, we don't have a lot of hard copies of everything. So we got you came up with a creative way about that. But okay, I've already purchased my card.
I've already purchased mine.
And we want more people to purchase. However, with that being said, a lot of people have purchased it.
Yes.
And explain a little bit what this card is.
Yeah, so we really wanted to figure out a way to do a fundraiser here that supported our community as a whole. And in the world that we are in this moment, big gatherings are not really the way to go. And so we came up with this idea called the Access card. The card is $55 donation to our organization. You actually purchase it at the card website, which is www.au-accesscard.org.
We'll have that on. We'll make sure we post that for you.
Perfect,
But
thanks.
thank you for mentioning, but
Yeah.
we'll have it on there too.
Perfect. So you purchase the card, and our goal was to have maybe 20 or 25 businesses in the Valley give cardholders a discount during a 10-day period in October. Our whole goal was to drive traffic during a quieter period of the year and help support the local economy during the shoulder season and in a year that we know has been a hard one for a lot of businesses. And the response, I can't even tell you. At this point, we have 98 businesses. We're about to cross the 100 business mark.
I know.
Where this card works. Businesses are generally, we have a couple businesses who are not able to do the 20%, but almost every business is doing a minimum of a 20% discount to all cardholders at least this October 16th through the 25th date.
That's what also I want to point out, because it shows again the response. You've gotten that many, businesses involved, way beyond what you expected. But it's helping out the businesses, also giving discounts to the locals, as well as with the $55 cost of the card, supporting this charity. So it's a win-win-win. Not just win-win, win-win-win.
It is a win-win-win. And that was our goal. We wanted something that was really going to be a benefit to everybody, and how could we do that? And so to your point, like the other thing, the response has been amazing in the number of businesses, but also we have a lot of businesses who have said, hey, 10 days is great, but we'd like to do it for longer.
Yeah, before or after, right?
So we have some businesses that are offering cardholders a discount already, and then we have some businesses and restaurants that are offering cardholders the discount through the end of the year into 2021. Yeah, it's just been incredible. And so you can get your card right now, use it right now.
Yeah. And with that point, so here's the other good thing. Because it's a virtual card, all you have to do is, when you purchase it online, and easy to do, easy peasy, I already did it, you will get a receipt, a virtual receipt on your email. And all you have to do then is to present that receipt to the businesses, and that shows proof that you have the card.
Yep, and they'll ask, we've asked them to ask for IDs because the card is technically non-transferable. But
most people, I think, are pretty honest with that, but
I'm not
get
worried about it. I think most of the businesses aren't. So you get your digital receipt, as you said, take it into the business, show them that receipt, and we do have a couple businesses that are selling that hard card.
They are? Okay.
Yep. So if you really want that, you can go check out on the website the list of the participating businesses, and the ones that are selling cards in store are marked.
Yeah, and the list is on your website.
It is.
That has it, and just so everyone knows, businesses meaning shops such as Axles and retails, and then restaurants.
Let's see, some of the businesses we have, they range from Axles in Vale Village, Squash Blossom. Perch is actually both of their locations, both here in the Valley and in Denver. Ruby Jane and Valley Girl, all of their locations, they have 6 locations across the state.
Oh, very neat.
All honoring the card. So even if you don't live locally, you can still use it. We have a couple places that are allowing online shopping and have put a discount code in. And then we've got restaurants, Fall Line Kitchen, Village Bagel, Main Street Grill, Woody's. They're up and down the valley. So.
Okay, so I have another question.
Yes.
Because we say it's the locals card. So what happens if someone's here visiting and wants to purchase a card because they know it's good, do they have to show local proof ID or
Definitely
how?
not.
So that, because I don't want people to think, well, gosh darn it, I'm here for a week. I want to be local for a week or local for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And can I get that discount and support locally something?
Yeah, this card is for anybody and everybody. We've had somebody from Chicago purchase a card.
Okay.
So we would love to have you join us in supporting people with disabilities, supporting our local economy, supporting our local restaurants,
Yeah.
and saving yourself a little bit of money while you're at it.
Yeah, like I said, everyone's winning on this. I just love that. I love how you thought outside the box and the response is so positive, and it's just benefiting and putting smiles on a lot of people's faces at the cash register.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Katie, keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much, and
you.
so appreciate it. Really, from my heart, I personally say thank you to everyone who has participated and participating, and for everyone, every single person who is purchasing this card. It means so much to me. So thank you.
so much for the opportunity. It's been really great. And, you know, our organization operates on donations, and primarily individuals
Yeah.
like each of you watching. And so for us, that connection is great. And so
Yeah,
we really
perfect.
appreciate it.
And if you want to go beyond that, this kind of donation, you can always reach out to Katie
We
if
would
you
love to
want to be able to donate in another way.
Yeah, I mean, and your contribution will go towards our match for this year. And so actually every
Yeah.
dollar you donate is going to
Yeah.
be doubled. So definitely would love to have you.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Katie.
Yeah, thanks.
And thanks to everyone for tuning in, and we'll happy to answer any questions. Thanks again for your support. Think local.